Greetings to all dear members and international representatives of Arad Branding Company across the world. Hope you're doing great. When you start your business as a representative of Arad Branding Company, one of the tasks that can significantly help you and your growth in your business is sharing information. By sharing information, I mean that you share a series of events and your experiences with other Arad members, representatives, and traders who are somehow connected to Arad Branding Company. Of course, these shares happen on the Arad Branding website, and through this, other individuals become aware of these events. The information you share with us can be commercial or even personal. By commercial information, I mean, for example, you participated in an exhibition and you share this subject with us, or you made a deal. And we will be pleased if you share this information with us and other individuals in Arad. Sometimes you might establish connections with other Arad members around the world, whether friendly or commercial, and sharing these can also be beneficial. Perhaps you have a file that is educational or a guide for a section. Make sure to share these kinds of items with us as well. Sharing your commercial experiences and the connections you have made with other Arad members is also appropriate. Even if you have an opinion about the economy and want it to be published on the Arad Branding website, make sure to share it with us as well. Another type of information you can share with us is entirely personal. For example, events like your birthday or that of a loved one, such as a child, a spouse, or parent. Or if you got married, try to inform us of this happy event in your life and share it with us. Sometimes bad events might occur in your life, which is natural and can happen to anyone, such as the death of a family member or a friend. By sharing these events and the sympathy that comes from other Arad members, traders, and representatives towards you, it significantly helps in soothing and alleviating your pain. After all, we are all members of this global company and we are supposed to work together for years and be like a family. And we want to share in each other's joys and sorrows and help each other if needed. The results of these shares from you are that they make the Arad Branding website dynamic. This information is widespread and includes the entire world and is very practical. You should know that the files you share can be in the form of text, photos, videos, and audio files. An important point is that the files you provide to us will be published on the Arad Branding website with your name and your contact information. You might think to yourself, what are the benefits and advantages of sharing these files and mentioned items? It is better to know that the most important benefit is being known and recognized, since these files are supposed to be published on the Arad Branding website with your name and contact information in 10 languages and can be seen by more than 16,000 people from around the world. You become highly recognized and prominent. Remember that the repetition of this sharing makes you more recognized and prominent. And certainly, the more your connections, the more opportunities will arise for you. In other words, expanding connections means more and higher financial capacities. Another important benefit that comes from sharing these items is that you can also use the capacities and platform of Arad Branding website. For example, you can post an ad on the site for recruitment or purchasing a product. Perhaps you need to supply a commodity, and by posting an ad on the Arad Branding website, you will get what you demand. It might even be the case that sometimes a problem arises for you, and since many people know you and you have many friends from different countries, their expressions of sympathy can significantly help in alleviating this problem.
Now, the question that arises is how we should respond to these reactions. The first point to know about the reactions to the information you have shared is that we do not have any fake or useless reactions. All reactions are practical and useful. A reaction might be important and useful for you today, and another reaction may be beneficial and practical for you 1 or 2 years later. For example, you share a note about a furniture trade that happened to you with us. Since your contact information will be posted on the Arad website after this note, and many people read your note, A person who is a furniture manufacturer or buyer will contact you, which means a reaction that brings you financial gain. Additionally, you might receive a reaction from a person active in the field of plants or flowers. Certainly, this person does not bring any financial benefit, but try to respond patiently and respectfully and establish a friendly relationship with this person, because they are also a member of Arad and might be beneficial to you in the future. That is, you keep this person as a potential future resource. Remember, the contacts in the trader's phone reflect the power of the trader. For example, if you have the phone numbers of people from 50 countries saved in your phone, people who are in contact with you as friends, companions, or business associates, this in itself creates capacity and power for you. The point is to try to maintain as many connections as possible. Naturally, you might not have time to respond to all these reactions, but our recommendation is to try to establish and maintain connections as much as possible. Also, regarding connection and friendship, you should know that friendship is a reciprocal matter, meaning keeping the contact and information from your side certainly makes the other person maintain their connection with you. So try to use all the capacities of connections. Your constant presence will undoubtedly create good and great capacities for you. Last but not least, you should know that the greatest capacity is the people from all around the world who you are in contact with, whom you know, and with whom you have good relationships.